Today I'm surviving 100 days on a rainbow chunk made of 100 layers. Every day that passes unlocks a new layer made of regular blocks or rainbow lucky blocks that give better drops as you descend the chunk. Our 3 goals are to craft the ultimate lucky block rainbow room, make a super beacon, and defeat the Ender Dragon on day 100. Day 1 starts now.
We got 3 cows, 3 sheep. There's 100 layer of blocks down there. And every 5 days starting today, we have lucky blocks. These give us, okay, a chicken, spruce planks. Okay, sweet. So that's like the intro level lucky block. You know, we actually got some really good stuff for the start of the game. But as we go down to day 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on, the drops will get a whole lot better. And now I guess we should still grab these. Now I'm actually gonna go ahead and plant some spruce trees. Try our best to get seeds. And the nice thing about this run is we don't actually have to make all wooden tools, because starting out on day 1, we not only have this layer of grass, we also have this layer of cobblestone. Iron is actually gonna be day 2. That's massive. But look, for today, day 1, I can more than make do with just cobble. The shovel, hoe, axe, and pick. We can start a really tiny, stupid farm. And since this is looking a little holy, we'll just take a layer. We'll fill things in. I think next I'd like to get our animals safe and in order. So what we'll actually do is just make a hole for now. They should all come on in, feel themselves out. I'm wondering if maybe we can just push the rest of these guys in for now. Yes. The other thing we need is getting dark. Grab some charcoal. And that'll be enough torches for tonight that we can at least like see stuff. Right, so we've got our animals in there. We've got food slowly on the way. Bunch of trees cooking up and a full stack of stone tools. I would call that a successful day 1. And now, let's take on day 2. We can break our cobble, and beneath that is going to reveal us the very beautiful, the lovely iron. Should we just go crazy? It's like, I don't want to carve out all of this, but I do want a lot of iron. You know, it's a tricky situation. We are playing hardcore after all. I would just feel really bad if I died because I didn't have armor, and I could have had armor, but I was being really stupid and particular about how things look. Get that cooking up. We got trees to chop. Oh, we're getting hungry fast. Feels like we're probably gonna die before this is gonna all grow. Okay, we could get an apple. Just wondering, maybe we've got like orange sand. There's something yellow. It like maybe is hay. It is hay. Okay, so day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9. Okay, that really leaves us with one option. I'll take these seeds. Crazy thing about chickens, if you guys know this, chickens drop eggs, which sometimes, you know, it works. What we'll do though, we're gonna have to breed some chickens and boop. And boop. So we'll claim the iron, we'll pop the raw chicken in, and then that's gonna be almost full hunger. You know, there's also still chances we can get apples from this. Overall though, we are really struggling for food. We are gonna have to leave these 2 wheat seeds down because we need to get more seeds. For now, the other thing we can do is get our gear, the shovel, axe, we'll do sword. But not only that, boots, leggings, chest plate. I am bad at math. And we're safe. And by the way, people always ask how they can play my one chunk worlds, and I just wanted to mention that now you finally can. I actually just started my own Minecraft server called NiftySmith. It's something you guys always ask for, so I figured it was worth mentioning. So if you want to play this yourself, just check the description for the IP and port, and go play after this video. Now again, this isn't really something that's gonna help with hunger, but I mean, hey, you know, Spruce Gang. It's gonna be 3 saplings. That makes 4. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Big honking spruce tree o'clock, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking sticks for days. Anyway, I think that is about it for today. I'm actually going to do some shearing. We can sleep away our insomnia so we won't have any phantom spawning. New day. That means we've got this stuff. Stripped. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, I thought this was a cave stone for some reason. What does that give you? Mangrove planks. Wow, that's actually a lot of wood. I'm struggling a little bit with what I want the design of our chunk to look like. I think maybe like we should just gather the resources while we have the time And, you know, a lot of wood is never gonna, like, hurt us. Next up, well, it's not sand. It doesn't sound like sand. Is it sandstone, I think? Orange sandstone? Yep, that is orange or red sandstone. And the day after that is 5, which means we've got more lucky blocks. All right, we'll toss that. We'll float in these new bad boys right here, and we'll get that speed. I say speed. Alright, so I feel like that's going to be a pretty cleared out space. And I realized as I was clearing this out, it's actually the perfect 3-level thing, right? Because you've got cobble, which is just something you always need. Iron, also something you always need. And oh, wood, yes. It's like the 3 things that you just always need in Minecraft. So despite it being a slow process when you only have iron tools, that was actually like really useful for us. Now we could just run this like a normal Minecraft video where, you know, this is the thing and we'll go down and, you know, tonight we'll do our stuff up here, whatever. Oh, speaking of stuff up here, that's 2 apples. You know, I'm wondering if we break this and then we actually fill all these spots in. So we've got that as just like a totally dark room. And what I want to do is get a bunch of hostile mobs to spawn. So we're gonna just build up really high. Right, so we slept last night. We shouldn't have any worries about phantom spawning. Hostile mobs should spawn. Also, wow, Steve really looks like he's in the spotlight right now. He's like glowing. It's great. It's a cool effect. Right, so I don't think we need to wait a whole night for this to finish out. You know, I'm realizing that this could end up being extremely chaotic. I'm almost thinking for a fact this is going to be extremely chaotic. Oh, yeah, there it is. There it is, I hear it. Ooh, that's the thing. Oh my god, wait, whoa. You sure nothing else can get up? It's the creepers every time. We've got our shield, we've got our sword, we've got our apples. See that? Yeah. Yeah, okay. And then it's just 3 skeletons, you know? Cornered me here. Oh, there we go. That's all you need to do. There, easy. Bones were one thing we wanted, and you know, we have achieved bones. The creeper explosions kind of broke us to the next floor there. We are able to break this today. This next sand is off the table. Heal up with rotten flesh. Sick. Oh, you know what? Just for the spirit of this challenge, I'll just try my best to fill that in. Part of the whole reason we did that is that I kind of want to get like some stuff growing with the bone meal here. The thing with this world, right, is I don't think we can build. Yeah, we can't build outside of it. If there is any element that might pop outside of it, it just stops it from growing because it sees this as a barrier. What I'm getting at is we got to move this in. That's a lot of podzol, but boom. Other thing I'll do is boom and boom. Gives us 6 seeds, which will give us 1 more chicken, which means we can take a chicken. And oh my gosh, I think I need storage. There, that's you know, it's a start. I don't even think I'm gonna finish this whole tree. Do like that much. And get the rest of this iron cooking up. And while we wait for that to cook, I'll go ahead and chop up this tree. All right, so we're going into day 5 and very low on food. Our like recurring play that we need to be doing is we get seeds, right? That's, oh my gosh, that's not fortunate. Okay, I was hoping we might get like a few seeds out of that. We do have 3 wheat though now. What we'll do, we will actually do cow and then 3 raw beef. That's big. Right, so we can eat the chicken and then 1 steak. Beautiful. Now, don't think I forgot that today is a very big day, because today we gain access to our second wave of lucky blocks. We did the red ones, and I guess today are like orange lucky blocks. So, ooh. Now, it kind of makes an animation like you're taking damage, but I'm sure you know damage is being, ooh, fish. And a name tag? Whoa. Oh my gosh, this is massive. I wasn't really sure what to expect, but like everything is good. Oh man, this is not only big, this is just a really cool mod. That should be everything. Dude, we've got some loot here. Copper, paper, you know, the sugarcane, that is massive. Like that is some really helpful day 5 loot. Right, so I've got ahead, got this area all cleaned out. It's certainly a space, you know, maybe not the space, but it is a space. All right, so we're on to day 6, and that means we can hit this. That's fine, but more so, I'm just excited for the sand tomorrow. Now, last night, I got the animals a little more sorted. Well, what it means is we can take apart this little thing right here, and I actually think I'd like to spend today just sort of touching this area up. Like, sure, the layout of this doesn't matter, but I don't know. I don't want to see it looking terrible. So we've cleared our ugly looking blocks. We can get the rest of our iron cooking up. And the question now becomes, what do we want this level to look like? So we've got a lot of red sandstone. The fact that they call this red sandstone, I don't know, it kind of bothers me. How are you gonna tell me that is red? But regardless, we can do something a little more interesting with this floor. I sort of like the idea in keeping with the theme of the rainbow chunk. It's like each floor will be part of the rainbow itself. You know, something like that maybe. And then we could keep this red. Look, at this point, we're just doing what we can. 2 layers of windows is just a little too much. Okay, so this is feeling slightly better, but I still think it's just missing something. I'm almost wondering if we want to do it like 3 red, 3 orange. And so that just feels like a little more consistent, symmetrical maybe. I think that feels a little bit better. Now I feel like a 6 level area is pretty rare for us. Usually we're hitting that 4, keeping it pretty tight, but this is our top layer. I feel like we're gonna be here a lot, so it's okay to just give us some extra space here. We'll certainly have enough room to fit everything in this chunk. Now this staircase is gonna come down, and I'll probably keep it going this way. So we're gonna need to move our chests a little bit. That also reminds me, we've hit sand. Tomorrow is looking like birch planks. Oh, we got more wheat, and seeds means more chickens. We've also got enough for another cow, which means 2 more frames, which means happy organization for Pat. We got 2 more steak. We're full hunger, full health, feeling spicy. Right, so we're on to the next day, and it looks like this is gonna be more wood for us. But oh my gosh, I think we have just hit food heaven. That's looking like a bit of hay. Okay, wow, our food problems may be about to be solved, and that means we could probably stop murdering our farm animals. So the next thing we're gonna do is build a mob grinder, and we're gonna do it with nothing but wood. We only have a 16 by 16 space to build it, so we're gonna have to build up, and we're gonna need a lot of spruce planks. Now, if we want to do this correctly, we can't just do it kind of above this area. We're gonna have to go pretty far up. Right, so we're gonna start with a very small collection tray. There we go. Now, this next section is where mobs are gonna fall into. So they're gonna be over here in another structure, and then they're gonna target a specific block over here that they wanna walk to, and they're basically just gonna fall down into there. The reason we're building everything with stairs is because stairs can't be targeted. So the only thing they'll actually be able to target is these blocks over here. Now, to make that happen, we'll also need trapdoors. All right, beautiful. We're optimizing our space very well. Now, this platform we're building right here is gonna be where the actual mobs spawn. Now, again, the walls around our spawning platform are going to be stairs. Now, to prevent spiders from spawning, we're going to place down some trapdoors. So, second to last thing we want to do is just fill this blank space in over here. Basically, the more blocks the mobs have to target, the faster they will fall down into there. Lastly, we fill this in. Right, and so this is going to be a very dark space for lots of mobs to spawn. That's going to be all filled in, but I'm still getting like a bit of light coming out of somewhere. I moved the torch back here. I'm hoping that will make it okay. So now for this to work, really all that needs to happen is we just kind of need to go away so that mobs can actually spawn on it. We did it! Now, I don't know about you guys, but that feels like great timing to me because check it out. We have access to hay. You know what I'm saying? We finally have food. And not only that, but now our food is gonna give us more food. Now, even more exciting than that, we have another layer of lucky blocks. And this is looking like our straight up yellow classic lucky block. So first hit we have, okay, we have a wolf. An apple. I'm just gonna slowly clear this out. So ladies and gentlemen, here we have a brand new room. Kind of interesting vibe. We got the sand, we got the birch plank, and then this next floor is really sick because it's a sea lantern. But obviously what we've come here for, what you guys are interested in, is this thing right here. Giving us gold's tools. Okay, wheat. Oh, we have a villager. All right, I take back everything I just said. Oh my gosh, we're about to have a lot of villagers. Oh, a wandering villager. Reminder, I am not taking damage. It's just an exciting kind of percussive blast that is like fireworks, you know? We got melons. Now, the villagers, I don't know about the villagers. They seem to be taking a bit of damage, but you know what? That's not my problem. One thing you guys have been saying is that I lean a little too heavy on villagers. So the plan was to not even really like use them unless we absolutely needed to. What I can do is we can grab all these gold tools and we can actually get this blast furnace going and it'll give us, a few golden nuggets. Now, with that sort of out of the way, we're gonna head on up here and it would seem that this is working exactly as we had hoped. So we can swing at these guys. They can't see us, so they won't swing back. And as you can see here, we get bone, we get arrow. You see what we've got going on here? It's just a safer way to actually get some mob drops, right? Bone being the big one. It's a bit of bone meal. Bone meal gives us wheat, which gives us more seeds, which is more chickens, which is more food. And that's obviously not it. The other thing we can do is, yes, that's one dog for us. Hey there, buddy. But I do think next up we should really just deal with these villagers. I just don't think this is a good floor for them. This is our space. We don't want to put them there. Well, it's a space, that's certainly true. I'm gonna have to do this for here to get down to the next floor. I really don't want to break all these. It's such a great item for building. So I think I kind of just have to leave these be. Since that doesn't really deal with the villager question, I'm thinking maybe at the very least as just like a temporary space, we can put some beds down here. We'll figure out what we're gonna do with this later. Oh, I didn't hit all of these. It's actually giving emeralds. So speaking of emeralds, I think we'll set a soft rule for this challenge. So we find to do whatever we want with villagers. We're just not allowed to grind, because grinding isn't really fun. And cutting down trees and selling them for emeralds is just a really lame way to get super set up. So ironically enough, the only rule for this video is to have fun. So, what's something we do need? We need a barrel. That's because barrels make fishermen. Fishermen give you buckets of cod. Buckets of cod exist to really just be buckets of water. Ladies and gentlemen, we have water. But wait, there's more. We'll head on up. We will kill a skeleton. We'll grab its bones. Next, we will go up one level, take the water back, place it there. And if my calculations are correct, we should be able to boom. Haha. And look at that. Break this. And ladies and gentlemen, we now have infinite water, which means crops, including watermelon. Now, it is also day 12. We've hit day 10, day 11. Next up, we have... Okay, we're on to green. So, on that note, I'm actually going to take a bit of time, and we're just going to patch up this layer a little bit. Now, that certainly feels better, but I don't know. Hay is a little weird. So I think what we'll do is we will also remove this layer. Oh my gosh, why are we starting to look like a 2005 McDonald's? And then the other problem we're kind of facing here is it's a little tight on the head. Now, I have a theory. You see, what I'd like to do, but yeah, sure, we can keep the sand, but just raise this up a little bit. Problem is it's just gonna be so much work, and I don't even know if I wanna keep the floor as is. Oh gosh, that just feels so much better. I can breathe. Okay, this is really off topic. What if we make 2 campfires? We head on up, right? So we clear this all out. Now we take the campfire, place it, put that there, and look at that, it's gonna take damage. Wait for this, and look at that. Did this just become automatic? Anyway, back to this area here. Our next section is lime green wool. But anyway, back to this. I'm struggling a little bit. We just want to make things look good. All right, well, I think this is just going to be a grind and there's not really anything we can do about it. Oh yeah, don't worry guys. This is going real great. Planks down and consider this place sand. Next, we just make a bunch of birch slabs. That is what we want to do. Yes, there we go. Okay. All right, so that'll be one ceiling. Now the question is, do we want a sand floor? Like, I don't know, but yeah, maybe it feels a little lame, but at the same time, like, who does that? Who makes a sand floor? It's different, and I like that. Is it gonna be annoying? Yes, probably a little bit, but we're gonna deal with it. We're gonna do it. All right, excellent. It looks exactly like it used to. Now, I've had a little bit of this growing up here. I was thinking it might be kind of cool to just set some of that up in the corner. Just keep this vibe going. But see, now at the very least, this is half a slab higher, and I feel slightly less claustrophobic. Was it worth it? I really don't know. Anyway, we have made it another day, and actually pretty exciting this time. It looks like we've got some copper, and then some more. We've got some new lucky blocks. Now, in other news, this has made nothing. Am I doing something wrong? Oh, wait a second. I know what just happened. Now there's light getting up into there and nothing is spawning. All right, so yeah, that isn't gonna work, unfortunately. Now, there are other ways we could get this to work. And the thing that's gonna make the most sense to me is just go lower. Oh my gosh. This could be so easy. Oh my gosh, there's something about when I come up here, they seem to really start dropping. Okay, so it is kind of working. It might not be perfect, but it takes 0 effort from us to operate. And so, you know, what's that, like 5 bones? That's another wolf tamed. We'll just let the build cook, and if it needs any adjustments, we'll get to it. Now, on to more important things. Okay. What do we have here? Frog light? Chain? Some of these are duds. What was that? Oh, candles. Okay. So the thing I am appreciating about this is it's a lot of items that would be very hard to get otherwise. Or, you know, they're just things like I wouldn't bother to get. Oh, hi there. All right. Well, as always, I'm going to clear this room out. Okay, that is gonna be everything. So this floor has a lot more stuff. Shall we begin? Okay, I just realized, while I don't take damage from that, it does hurt the armor. So let's go ahead and break this without, there we go. Ooh, oh, cauldron, nice. Oh my goodness, so many parrots. All right, so that was okay. Oh my gosh, there are so many parrots. Now, on the bright side, we're never going to need torches for light again. And in other news, this is kind of working. It's not really working very well. Now, we're gonna have to make some new armor. Now I have a bow, however, and that will be just a little bit of supplementary iron. We're certainly not out, but you know, we want to keep our stores high. Things are coming along very nicely. Oh, whoa. Okay, so you know how I was all like, I don't think those lucky blocks are doing anything. Well, you see, I just jumped over this and I was not really thinking anything of it. Then I was like, wait a second, what's going on here? We have jump boost, we have strength boost, we have luck. I don't know what that is. We have speed, and that's for the next 200 hours. 100 days is like 30 hours. So guys, we don't need a beacon. This is amazing. This is actually incredible. So once again, we have a new day, and that means we can mine some dark prismarine. You know, I really like the colors, but at the same time, it kind of feels like it's in the wrong order. Here's what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna break all this wool. And next, we're gonna break this entire wall. We're gonna put the oxidized copper on this level. You see what we're doing? And then the lime goes here. Okay, I just got an even better idea. If we were to break this, it's gonna make the ceiling like, right, it kind of looks like the bottom layer here. And then this is gonna give us light. Yeah, you know, this is gonna be a little bit more work, a lot of more blocks to break, but honestly, dude, we are slowly building some really funky rooms, and I am all for this. Come on, how cool does that look? We don't even need torches. Torches are stupid, because we got this sick light up ceiling. Oh, now in other news, this is actually working. Like, it's not great, but it is actually working. We're gonna go ahead and just get this growing up a bit. Now, the idea here is we're actually after seeds. Do another round. I'm actually gonna try to tame some of these parrots. All right, let's start with the green guy. Did that work? Oh my gosh, it did. You're coming down to the green room. We're gonna color coordinate our parrots. And that's gonna make 3. I don't have enough seeds for this many. Yeah, we'll come back to this. And in other news, this is gonna be day 7. Oh my god. Okay, well, you know how I said that whole thing about like not wanting to grind for emeralds? Yeah, we're not gonna have to grind for emeralds this video. Okay, so day 18, it's gonna be a big day. Now, if we're about to come into some generational wealth, we should probably get these guys organized. Probably gonna need a whole stack. We'll just make a bunch of defenses. And now we just need to trap someone. Easy. We could pretty much just do this a whole bunch. I guess I don't know what I want these guys to all be. Well, we're definitely gonna want a librarian. And then we grab sugarcane, 3 books, bookshelf, and there's our lectern. So for now, I guess we just do this again. We're also gonna want a butcher, a farmer, and a fletcher. Oh wow, I am really overwhelmed. I really think we need to try to get Project Parrot at least a little under control. 4 bones. Okay, that's not very much. Okay, I'm realizing like this is gonna be a long project. We got 6 seeds from that. That is enough for 1 parrot. Now, ladies and gentlemen, today is the day we've been waiting for. Because check this out. Today is the day that we get emerald blocks. You know, not just emerald ore. No. The game really wanted to treat us for all the hard work we've done so far. And they were like, yeah, you know what? Here, we're just gonna give you infinite wealth. Oh my gosh, that is over a stack of emeralds right there. Regardless of what we want to do, we should probably get started on this. This is going to take a while. Wow, oh my gosh, I forgot how long it takes to mine a single piece of emerald block. 20 is probably enough for now, right? You know, maybe we should just tackle this on like a need the emerald basis. I definitely don't need any more emeralds. Now, the one thing I would like to buy today is rabbit stew. And the purpose of this is so that we can level this guy up and actually buy cooked chicken. Now we won't have to worry about food, and the cows are safe. Except, wait, no, they're not still. I need leather, so sorry, guys. Now, next up, I think we should take a bit of a change in direction. This top layer looks really bad. There is no beauty, there is no passion. It's just real meh. What we'll do is break this. Fill it in with dirt for now, but that's subject to change. We'll take all of this stuff. We need another bucket, and this is actually just gonna get filled in. Now, next I'm just wondering if it would be possible to get all the chickens into here, right? What if we just did this? And then to get these back in here, we just grab wheat. That's easy enough. And then we can take this in 1 row. Next up, I actually want grass, not podzol. Top of our chunk is now a little better looking. The next thing we actually want to do is build a small house. I think what I want to do, like we're just gonna make a tiny, small, not really usable house up here. Other great thing about this idea is we are really low on dirt, and we can actually just go ahead and fill this in with planks. All right, let's see what we got going on here. So we'll just put this here, and that should hopefully be in the right spot. I'm just not really sure about the rest of this. I like glass. You know, I'm a bit of a sucker for glass. We can't get glass from a librarian. Does red sand make glass? Okay, so maybe we'll just try glass paint. Yeah, sure. Not gonna pain myself over this too much. Glass is up, and there. It's just like our cute decorative home. Now, I'm thinking on this side, we can go ahead with the farm. We'll do a few melons, grab our flowers, plop those bad boys down. Oh, that doesn't look very good. Okay, how about that? A little better? You know, we could also just not have a door. Just do that. What about this? Just in the front. Oh, that kind of looks stupid too. Dang it. Okay, that feels just a little bit better. I don't know. There's something about it popping out with the door that just, it doesn't look quite as stupid. Now, it is day 20. We have day 19. And oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Our day 20 lucky block. It's giving us cakes, a trident. Ooh, 8 tridents? Why does it say 8? I'm so confused. That is a trident. Okay. Whoa, what? It just spawned a ship in here? If I had anything built in here, I would be so upset. But that is sick. I really hope it doesn't do this like 8 times and then it's just a giant, terrible structure of wood. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let's see what else we've got. Another 8 stack of tridents. So I realized when you try to put this back down, it just does this. I'm just gonna make a chest, and it's gonna be our chest of tridents. All right, well, we'll clear this out and hit the rest of it. This boat is really just not even obeying the laws of the challenge. It just decided it wanted to go out of the map, and well, it did. Okay, well, we can break the chat. Okay, and then there's just nothing in the chest. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, the ship didn't just do that room. There's just a boat on the side of her chunk. I don't know if there's anything I can do about this. I mean, I think it just is what it is. You know, there's just a boat here now. Okay. Oh, diamonds. That is our first diamond. Oh, obsidian. Okay, we're gonna be able to go to the nether maybe. Another diamond. Cactus. Emeralds. Diamonds. Golden apple. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is a what? What? That is instant game over. Oh my gosh. Feeling very grateful for these tridents right now. Why would you do such a thing? Oh my god. Oh my dude. Why? Why is that a thing? Okay, well, shout out to the trident. We're just gonna have to be really careful. All right, and that is a floor. We will definitely never run out of these. We have got a bit of stuff to get rid of. We got like almost 100 buckets in here. That's nice. Ooh, and we also got obsidian. Yes, we do have flint. There is this flint and steel, which means we can technically go to the nether. I mean, does this gear scream nether ready? No, it doesn't. Right, we'll table that event for another day. Do you have 5 diamonds? Yeah, that's actually perfect. We can do a pickaxe. Then we can take 4 obsidian, bit of paper, 1 cow, it's a book, and that is an enchanting table. Now, we don't have lapis, so it's not like we can enchant anything yet, but you know, just another thing that we can table for now. Something has happened. I have lost my cool abilities. I'm wondering if drinking milk would have done that. Like, I know milk gets rid of your bad abilities. Maybe it just clears everything. Well, no worries. I think we need to sort of tame this whole stuff we got going on here. So, thought process is like, am I really just gonna remove this ship out of there? No, I'm not. We're gonna leave it. It's cool, it's different, it's random, it's funny. I kind of like it. What I don't like about it is this. I don't like there's just random wood in the middle of the rest of our base. That's really annoying. So we'll get rid of all of this. We've just got a ship on the side of our house. I actually like how this is. I like the moss at the bottom of the green world. The question is, do I want to tackle this right now, right? So if we got blaze rods, we could make a brewing stand, which would give us a cleric who would sell us lapis. We could then get a librarian. Well, we already have one, but this guy right here, I mean, he's gonna sell us books. Then we can enchant, and then after all that work, we get these emerald blocks, which I'm realizing we just lost some because of the you know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. There's a lot of emerald here. Look, we're gonna need enchantments eventually. We're also gonna need a brewing stand eventually. So I think this is a great plan. So let's actually do this up here. Boom. Not yet. We'll do a new helmet. Make sure we've got some building blocks. Take out the apples. Just need to get this guy leveled up. This way we can save our string to get a bow. There we go. I also need a sword. Ladies and gentlemen, to the nether. Please be safe. Oh, it's a chunk. I didn't even know. Oh, this is kind of dangerous. Oh, 2 kills, no blaze rod. Oh, there it is. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get off me. Get off me! Oh no, it's gone through. Oh, there it is. Actually, that's fine. That's an easy kill. Whoop. You're dead. You know what? That is a threat. Sorry, buddy. Well, that was hectic. But hey, on the bright side, check this out. We got the brewing stand, which gives us the cleric. That's gonna allow us to access lapis. And now we just need to figure out our librarian situation, which not quite as easy as you'd think. Right, we wanna make sure we're taking proper advantage of this guy. We need to like get the right book. Okay, and now we gotta do the lectern placing thing. A cheap efficiency 4. You have just changed everything. Buy a bookshelf. I will smash the bookshelf, and I will buy efficiency 4. You can go back in your spot. Now, we gotta sacrifice a bit of iron. It's kind of unfortunate because we're getting low, but I mean, obviously, if you want to run a game of Minecraft, you're gonna need an anvil. So we'll take our diamond pick, and do we just throw down efficiency? Wait, no. We could just buy some more bookshelves, and then we can enchant. I don't know about an enchanting room here. I think, let's try somewhere else. Enchanting room on the ship? Like the sneaky enchanting table on the boat in the middle of our chunk? I don't know. It might be silly, but we'll leave it here for now. I'm breaking 3. That's exactly what I wanted. Wow. Oh, see, the only thing that's going to be annoying about this is then I have to come up here for the anvil. Okay, maybe not. I know this is a waste of wood, but we keep the books. That's really the rare item we need. And I don't know. This has been an odd chunk to deal with. Well, look, for now, we're gonna throw on the efficiency, and that is like a beautiful pickaxe. In doing so, we can now come down here. Oh, it's like butter. You know what? That wasn't even that much work, and this is just so worth it. All right, so that's feeling a little better. I'm liking the general vibe of this floor as well. Should we just remove the cobble too? You know, it's like, as much as I'm all for the boat being a giant meme, it's really in the way down here. I'm also suddenly not loving the ceiling. Okay, first thing I think I gotta do is, at the very least, I just need to like remove this bottom layer of the boat. This looks terrible. First of all, we need to fill these bottom layers in. You know, I don't know if we're gonna have emerald block as a decoration at all, but I just don't think this is where I want it. So I'd rather collect it, and then we can put it somewhere when we have an actual use for it. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to feel better about this. I can't like build off the side of here, but because more blocks were added outside the world, I can actually build on top of these blocks. There's just some things I can't build on. How about this whole boat thing? I'm gonna do this top layer up with green concrete. See, the thing is, I like the boat up here. I think it's funny. Look, we only have so much space to live our life on this chunk. I just don't know if I could sacrifice one of my entire topmost floors for the meme. Before I tackle this, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to see if the next round of lucky blocks gives us diamonds. I haven't really been keeping up with this. This is day 21. This is day 22. Onto that blue. 23, 24. Man, those blocks look good though. Just gotta figure out this next set of stairs. What of these blocks can be turned into stairs, you know? You know, it's kind of gonna like just lead itself almost somehow back into blue. Actually like that a lot. And then with our last 2 pieces of prismarine, that can go there. And it's kind of like the tray, you know what I'm saying? It's not bad. The island is definitely keeping its rainbow design. I'm just not sure if I would say it feels exactly perfect, right? Because you've got red and orange, and that's so consistent. And then it's like, it just feels like a McDonald's from the 2000s. Even worse, you know, is you get past this, and it's like blue, and you're like, okay, that's kind of weird because yellow doesn't really turn into blue. It turns into like a lime green. Well, then you kind of do get to the blue, right? But then it's green. But see, then it's actually blue. This isn't a rainbow at all. Okay, I know one simple change would be we just swapped all the exterior sand out with red sand. Listen, this is gonna be a project, but I must do it. This still looks kind of terrible, sure, but it is done and we can fix it up as we wish. Before I get to that, right, we're sitting on day 25 now, which means we've got, that is a beacon for day 26. Not just a beacon, but I think that is a floor of beacons. Oh, priorities. Look, we're gonna get back to this. We're definitely gonna chop up that, but first, come on. We got some lucky blocks, guys. Actually, yeah, we got some digging to do. This is probably gonna take all day. Okay, guys, are you ready for this? You ready to see how sick this room looks? I don't know about you guys, but this is my favorite looking room so far. I recognize it is going to be slightly less cool when we remove all these and, you know, we just have a beacon floor. Gosh, don't you just hate it when your floor is just made out of beacons? It just looks great. You never know. There could be a charged creeper. Although, if this blows up and I don't die, it still destroys, like, the entire chunk. Come on. Come on. That's 2. Oh my gosh. It's, like, right. Parrot. What's up, nerd? All right, hopefully that's the only one. Cake, for our victory. What is this place? Why does it suck? Oh, hey, pig. Copper, obsidian. It's like golden apple. That's good. Am I being ungrateful here? I just feel like... Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that. Sorry, parrot. There's so many of you. It's fine. I just don't want poison. I am poisoned. Okay. To the top. Oh, okay. Bit of a squad. Got emeralds, iron, pig. Actually, that's great. We wanted a second pig. Oh my god, we got more zombies. Oh, there's a diamond. This is gonna take like a day just to get through this. Oh, hey. That's actually kind of sweet. That's like 30 iron, basically. So I think I just triggered a raid. The thing that I don't understand, where did they spawn? Oh, yeah, I see movement up there. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. I cannot deal with a 7-wave raid right now. I am dead. So I think what's happened is they've spawned up there. A few must have fallen off. Like, as long as they just stay up there, like, we have some time to deal with this, right? Oh no. Okay, they are falling off. Here's what we need. The first thing we need is we need to block off spawning floors, and we also need to protect our villagers. Maybe something like this should realistically be enough. The next issue is obviously I've been wearing my armor through breaking all that stuff. Everything is totally busted. We need diamond gear. Listen, I said I was not gonna rely on the emeralds for this run, guys, but again, if that ends, look, we are not in a good situation right now. I think I hate the lucky blocks. I think the lucky blocks have brought me more issue, at least this time around, than they have brought benefit. Okay, I'm complaining. I need to get on this. Oh my gosh, I know what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm in panic mode right now. I need to calm down, but we gotta move quick. See this beacon? Yep, we're gonna take that beacon. And you see this beacon right here? See this guy? See this guy right here? We're gonna take this beacon. And then you see this one right here? This third beacon? Yeah, we're gonna take that. I think we need 4. Special also appreciation post for the fact that that's even there, because I don't know where they would have spawned otherwise. We need to put this in a spot where it goes to the ceiling. I think that's gonna be here. Oh, that's not good. That's 2 guys left. Okay. If I can have a beacon give me like strength, regen, I think we should be okay. Oh, that's 1 left. Oh my god, I'm not acting quick enough. I mean, there's a chance the next one spawns up there too, but I don't know if we're gonna get lucky twice. Wait, do I even have enough? I don't have enough, do I? Okay, I mean, we're gonna be able to get some kind of beacon up. It might just not be a full beacon. It just can't get regen. Okay, that's fine. There's still a chance. It's gonna be 20. I still don't think it's enough. It is enough. Oh my gosh. We have 17 and we need 16. Yes! Okay, I'm just gonna have to block of emerald it. And let's see here. We're gonna go, okay, regen with jump boost 1, strength 2. The big one is gonna be resistance 2. I don't need speed boost, so maybe haste 2. So now we need armor. It's the beacon or armor. It's not both. And honestly, regen is so clutch. I think it has to be the beacon. We only got 3 diamonds from that. Like, oh man. Maybe because there was like a bunch of guys up there, they were kind of pushing each other off. And now that there's only 1, it seems like this guy is not, committing the big no-no. Is there a chance we're good for now? One way or another, we are gonna have to deal with this raid, but the longer we can hold it off, the better, right? I really didn't want to have to resort to sticks, but I need emeralds. I need this guy. I need leggings. It's just not even close to enough, Let's head on down. We've got another day here. So the question is, what comes after beacon, and is it anything that could potentially save us? Look, I don't script these videos, but if I did, I don't think I could have written a better moment than that. We got the raid dropping on us, and as soon as that happens, we got access to beacons, and tomorrow we have access to diamonds. Gosh, this is gonna take a long time to break all these, and I definitely don't think I need a floor made of beacons. We'll see what the plan is with that, but I'm probably getting too ahead of myself. I don't think design is currently our main focus. All right, so it's been basically the full day, and I don't think that guy's falling. We gotta be wary of it, but I think we're gonna be okay. And as you can see, we still obviously have mobs falling to their death, so we gotta keep capitalizing on that. All right, so I think we can roll ourselves back from DEFCON 1. We're still at a very high threat level, but I think it's rolled back from like imminent threat of death. Now, despite that, we need to get some diamonds. So I think the safest thing to do would be to just sleep tonight. You know, this way we mitigate like 8 minutes of that guy potentially falling. And now we have access to diamonds. The problem I just realized, it's a little too late maybe, but I just realized we absolutely need to hit this with fortune. And that means I need another lectern. Is there anywhere these guys can run that's like gonna have them not freaking out? Because these guys are not freaking out. Oh, come on, just get it. Just how the heck am I supposed to get fortune with this dude running around like this? He's gonna run in here and boom. Now the question is, will he take the, he will take the job. Okay, sick. Just a little more fidgety. Not even really. All right, excellent. Look, this is like short-term risk for long-term gain from getting all those diamonds. I personally think it's worth it. Okay. Oh my God, that's so cheap. Dude, this man is a legend. This guy will give us the necessary emeralds. Thank you so much. That is a pickaxe. To the diamonds we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is about to feel really good. Oh no, our first 2 hits were both 1. Come on. There it is. There it is. There it is. Beautiful, that's what we were looking for. Okay, I want this to be as satisfying as possible for you guys, but there's also a part of me that's wondering if maybe we shouldn't break it all just yet. Then again, I don't really know what I would be holding on to for, so cue the cool block breaking thing. Okay, wow, that was satisfying. And we now have 100 diamonds. Oh man, it feels good. So we don't have to worry about these shenanigans for now. Instead, we can just make diamond gear. Beautiful. And can we enchant this diamond gear? 20 levels is not much. Okay, for now, protection 1, protection 1, protection 2, and protection 2. Not the best, but also certainly not the worst. Oh, and while we're here, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, we got that full diamond gear. And we'll chuck efficiency 1 on, oh wait. No, that's fine. We don't even have emeralds to buy efficiency 4. Now, as I promised, I said once we get the diamond axe, we would go ahead and take this down. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this thing. It's cramping my video, and it's time that it's gone. Look, I don't want to build outside this world. That's part of the challenge, is we only have a 16 by 16 space to build, and you know, it's taken away from the challenge. So tonight, this thing is going down. So at the risk of getting 1,800 comments about this, I don't know what this is. I don't want to look it up. I don't know how to move it. Look, it's gonna be there for the playthrough. It's not a big deal. Just you know, this one too. Anyway, let's get back to breaking this ship. Right, so that was easy enough. And now we are simply faced with the problem of having a giant gaping hole in the middle of our base. Part of me is wondering, like, hey, would it just make sense to scrap this floor? You know, like if we were to just, wait, the raid is gone. Okay, I definitely still hear him, but it would seem as though the raid is no longer active. This means we can finally, peacefully get back to the good stuff, which is, of course, just making our chunk look cool. Look, I don't know exactly what the purpose of anything is gonna be here yet, but creatively, it does feel like an overall improvement. Now, for the other thing I promised you guys is I said I was going to somehow fix this. Really, the greater purpose is just making sure it's a cohesive rainbow. My issue with this is it just kind of feels like orange into orange, and yeah, I like that the texture changes. Feels inconsistent. Is maybe even like this? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we gotta do here. Honestly, I kinda just hate this floor. Like, there's just nothing I like about it. Nothing looks good. I know I haven't really put a lot of effort into making it look good. I think if we want to put a good effort into this, we're gonna need to move the villagers. The last thing we need is actually Silk Touch. Thank you, sir. We'll make another pickaxe, and this can just be the Silk Touch one. And now we'll finally be able to clean up this floor. Look, we're dismantling this whole thing. I need a fresh start. As much as I love this floor, it's just like, it's not in the right order. and it's really bothering me. Like, look, if we're doing rainbow, we got to do it right. Now we have to break all these. This is going to take a while, but at least now we can actually get them and not just break them. So that is going to be one successful. Wow, that is a lot of space. Should probably get some torches in here. This is actually really good, right? Because what we've got is red and then orange. And from there, it's gonna turn into like the green yellow, right? So we've given ourselves like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks to go from orange to lime green. Oh, I forgot about the hay. Oh, it's such a perfect block because it has like the hint of the orange in it. This level will in fact stay yellow. All right, so I've actually gone ahead and changed my mind. We're gonna go with 2 layers of the orange, and then we're gonna finish this with hay and then sand on top. Final piece of hay and boom. All right, you see what I mean now? Like, it's not perfect still, but it's giving us a much more consistent color down. Oh, it's also day 31. I'm kind of getting behind myself. So we have this, we have the prismarine. There's the 30 block. Wait, are we 31? Okay, yeah. Emerald. Like, what? Why would you do that? Lapis. Oh, that's our day 31. Nice. Like, I'm kind of starting to hate these lucky blocks. I feel like they're almost like more detriment than luck, but I'm wondering, even with Silk Touch, I can't. Oh. I think I have to take back what I just said. Wait, also, you still get the drop if you, ooh, that feels kind of greasy. I'm gonna have to do some reassessing before we take this down. I don't wanna lose all my diamond. Like, that's so annoying. We're just gonna leave that. We'll continue dealing with everything we've got going on up here. Dang. Netherite ingot, that's so sick. So I feel like things are starting to look pretty consistent. The problem is we go from lime green to like this turquoise blue and then into the green. This should be after these colors to transition into the lighter blues. That means we gotta break all this. That's cleared. Oh yeah, this is just a complete reassembly. What would come after that? It would be like this, right? See, I feel silly now placing all this when we're just taking it back down. Wow, this is coming along well. Here, this actually makes a lot more sense because it's got like lighter and darker greens in it. Then it's the green concrete, followed by the green terracotta. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to fill. What about the green frog light? Into the sea lantern, into that, yeah. Oh, that looks pretty good. Especially from like an outside perspective, that is looking really nice. Now we'll get to building floors in a little bit. For now, let's just deal with this. So guys, annoying as it is, I think we're gonna have to take some time and just do some shenanigans and some fixing. See, my biggest fear is that explosion broke those diamonds. I'm not letting any more diamonds get broken. So first thing we're gonna need to do. All right, let's play a game. Take a guess at how many diamonds we just got. I'm gonna say 6 stacks, so like 380 diamonds. If I'm closer than you, you must subscribe. And the actual total is 328. Wait a second. What did I say? 328. Because what I meant was 379. Nice. Actually, though, in all seriousness, we're just going to break all of this because the more diamonds that are exposed, well, the higher chances that we are going to lose diamonds like we did. Tell you what, though, just in case we need a decorative touch somewhere, we're going to take all this ore, and at the very least, that should make for a cool window section or something like that. Nice, now we just have this crazy floor. Before we get to that, I'm just going to put our diamonds away. That is a beautiful sight. Now, the other question I'm wondering is whether it will destroy the beacons. Yeah, it will, won't it? Oh, this is gonna be so slow. All right, this is gonna be an overnight project. The next day, ladies and gentlemen, through the power of editing, we are back and we have all our beacons broken. So that should guarantee all our precious blocks safe, except not, because now we have to dig down. You see this stuff right here? That's block of lapis lazuli. I'm not sacrificing these blocks of lapis lazuli. Well, obviously this has proved itself to be, oh my gosh. Wow, okay, that's insane. But anyway, danger lurks within here. Day 30, 31, actually, 32? 33 is water. Oh, I wonder if the water would actually absorb the breakage. Probably would. So that's going to be the furthest we have to dig down at least. This is actually going to be a lot more complicated than I had hoped because like we want to get and do the double, right? We can't break it like this because then, well, we're breaking those. But like this, you see, I guess this isn't the worst thing ever. So there's first layer down. It's looking like ice is actually the next layer. So we're just gonna run through, get all this lapis out. Oh man, this is so weird. I guess we can just take this one step at a time. Ah, did that land on me? Dude, some of these layers are like out to get me. Oh, the other thing I wanted to try was this, because you actually get the block. Now, I know what everyone's about to think, right? I could just do that and then break it. Oh, okay, nice. I'm glad it's like that. In the game code, it's called light blue stained glass. I actually want to break it like this because I want this as like a decorative item. Like, I think that this could look really cool in our layers. Getting some spicy items here. Oh, ooh, actually, this guy needs to die real fast. We gotta kill this guy. Dude, the water's actually making this super safe for us. Whoa. Oh, we're not even done this one, and we're on day 35 now, and there's another round of lucky blocks that we have to go hit. All right, we really got to get through this. Oh, another piece of netherite. Let's go. Piece of netherite scrap. This is actually starting to become like a bit of a tedious process. Now, I'm doing this without armor, which I recognize is a little risky, but you know, at the same time, I hate that it hurts our armor. So I think it's generally worth the risk. All right, so that's gonna be everything. Odd as it is, but I guess I'm grateful. We actually didn't have any more explosions, so good. We got a whole bunch of light blue stained glass. We have, oh, so close, 3 netherite scrap, but 2 netherite ingots. You know, side note, I find it funny that we now have as many netherite ingots as we have gold. Kind of a weird game design, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's it. Now, in other news, we are just like really far behind. This is day 30, so 31, 32, 33, 34, and there is our 35, which we are actually on to day 36. We're really getting behind here. Oh, right, and then it's ice and it's water. What we'll have to do is go down to our 36 layer. Oh boy, we got some breaking to do. This is gonna be a bit of an interesting excavation. I'm not sure if I'm even really ready for it. I think it's gonna make more sense if we wait till this day. So I think what I'm gonna do today is really just spend some time organizing our stuff better. Right, so that took a little bit longer than expected, but we're feeling much better now. Sorted a lot of this stuff out, and the main thing I did was I just set it up so that we have one giant row with like all our rainbow blocks in it. On the bright side, we can now tackle this, and the day after is looking like crying obsidian. That's probably gonna have to become a roof. So we're gonna go ahead and start breaking this purple. And you know, I'm realizing we're really just back to where we were a few days ago, so I'll just like snap my finger and all of this will be gone. Ready? And done. This is gonna look sick. But first, we unfortunately have to tackle these things right here. Oh my god. Let's go. I said unfortunately. Oh, hi there. I don't know if I love this, so maybe unfortunately. This is like becoming a very big process. I just gotta grind, you know. Right now, I just gotta not get killed by the charged creeper. It's just, I guess there's just a charged creeper on every single one of these now. I'm being smart with this, right? Ah, it happened. Just incredibly rude. You know, the inconsideracies of these lucky blocks. Whoa, what the heck is going on? It's a cow, sheep, chicken tower. Wow. The blocks are cleared. The question is now, how do we deal with this giant hole? Of course we could just deal with it, you know, but I have another thought. We could completely break all the ice and then water would just be pouring down and it would be like a giant aquarium. The aesthetic would be cooler and it would also be easier for us. So if we really want to get this to work, we're gonna have to be at least a little bit particular. So we've got our staircase. I'm gonna get a bit of sand cooking up. How I plan for this to work is we're gonna use glass panes. Right, so this is good, right? Like we can continue our descent on down. Next, I went ahead and I've filled in all this purple. And now, once again, we just have to break a whole bunch of blocks. Right, so something like that. You hop down here and I don't know, you've kind of got like a bit of an aquarium going on. Perhaps an even better idea. We can actually break all this. Then we can take all our prismarine. Right, so we basically just taken this layer down to here. And we're probably gonna have to do some color rearranging, so we can go ahead and grab all this. There we go. We've got a lot of colors to fill in here, but for the most part, this is feeling really nice. Right, there's our day 38. Ooh, 39. I honestly can't believe we're back to another day of Lucky Blocks. I feel like we just got through this one. I think we need to just hold off on this for a sec. Now, see, we need to take some time and just start tending to our things. I'm really liking this giant room. There's just something that's so like freeing about it. So rather than first split this room up in two, I actually want to tackle this floor. And so that means we need to decide what this is gonna look like. From there, it's kind of blending into the concrete. Right, we want to go from this down to blue. I've got a plan here. Thought about this and I've thought about this. There's a lot of blue cyan to go from here to there. And nothing really looks good. So here's what I'm actually thinking. We're going to go with a wall of lapis, right? Because I just need to remind you, like, this is just the floor. This is not exterior. The exterior is water. Like, if we grab a theater shot, it's going to make a lot more sense. So I'm thinking that, and then one more wall. You know what? Not even actually, no. I actually just kind of want to keep this as like an open space. Gonna have to do a little bit of filling in. There, something kind of like this. Right, now the other thing I'm kind of struggling with a little bit is check out this armor, right? Like when we're breaking these lucky blocks, you know, we gotta keep it on now because there's so many hostile mobs, but it is wearing down our armor. I guess we are, in fact, out of new villagers. So the proposition that I'm gonna lay out, I gotta get some more beds down. Next we can take some wheat. 2 more beds will make it so that we can get 2 new villagers. And there we go. We'll have some new villagers in like a day or so. Anyway, once these guys grow up, we'll be able to get another librarian and we can get mending on this gear to obviously make it better. And I do have 31 levels and I do have a bit of leather and more importantly, I do have a bit of emeralds. That's enough for 1 bookshelf. We could scoop up a few more. That would put us at a total of 11. However, with these blocks of emerald, that will make 15. And now I wonder if I were to just, let's say, I don't know, make another diamond chest plate, what might we get? Okay. However, another roll is going to give us protection 4. So I mean, like, hey, that's not so bad. Getting a little spiced up. Now, the other thing I'm thinking about this floor is like, if it's going to be a villager area, moss just doesn't feel good. And honestly, I'm kind of just leaning like something really simple, like some spruce slabs. This is fortunately a super quick excavation. Not sure if I'm in love with this. You know what would actually be crazy? If I completely redid this. Instead, we made the floor just a half slab high. This is a space where iron golems will not spawn. Don't think they're gonna spawn down there. Also, I don't know how this guy got up here, but regardless, I don't think they're gonna spawn up here either. And so basically what that means, this is a prime spot to start an iron farm. I don't know who this guy thinks he is. He's certainly not going to be a mason. This is going to be our mending lad. And that'll be 1 mending. Right, so we'll throw down mending on our chest plate. Anyway, with all that done, I think it's time we finally tackle the purple floor. So let's just take a swing at it. Emerald, we got a sword. We got a charge creeper. There it is. Okay, can I deal with this quickly? Get that one out of the way. Beautiful. That's a dragon head. Okay. That's 2 pigs. You know what? I think we need to save the pigs. There it is. 1 potato. I keep having pigs spawn, and I have yet to save any of them. It's really just quite terrible of me. So let's bring these guys to safety. Now, I do realize that this is going to be a bit of a tricky section because we've got like a big room. We've got our little aquarium, but then it's gonna be kind of like purple into not purple. So I guess what we'll probably be doing is breaking this and I guess this as well. Cool. So we're on to the red section. But before we can really finish that, we kind of got to tackle purple. I wonder if brick stairs. Man, that's pretty clean. Like, I love just extracting these blocks. See, and then I get one of those and it's like, fine, you know, we gotta at least tackle it a little bit. Also, I feel like more and more we're getting... This is why I didn't want to do this. Why would you just make an explosion? I'm trying to keep things symmetrical. I'm trying to, you know, make things look nice, and then you just blow it up. I think I might just skip purple. Like, I love how this looks. I think it looks amazing. We got our netherite ingot. It's just gonna be more explosions, more fighting stuff, more not having a good time. Like, so far, like, look at this haul here. There's 1 diamond, 1 netherite ingot, and the rest is not good. The rest is nothing that we need. So look, I just think the play that we should make for us, there it is. That's it, okay? So happy with how we've tackled that. And see, now we're gonna give us more time to focus on the actual island itself. In other news, that takes us to 4 netherite ingots. And, you know, if I'm being honest, the first thing I'm looking at that I just don't really like, look, you can't blame me for trying to keep this simple, but I don't know, the spruce, it's just not really screaming rainbow. See, like, it works up here because it kind of goes with the whole, like, warm color aesthetic. So we are going to basically just continue with that. There we go. Now, the question that I'm wondering is where this golem is spawning. It is almost morning, so I'm actually just gonna stand here and wait for the villagers to wake up, and pretty shortly after that, another iron golem should spawn. They are up a few moments later. Okay, now that I'm watching, of course there's no golem spawning. Keeping my eye on these guys, but I gotta make sure it's not up here. Maybe it was one of those 2 blocks I had in the middle. All right, I think that means we can start this. So we've got the water for this project. The thing that we need actually, however, is lava. It's been a while since we've been up here. Gonna have to be a little careful because I don't have the power of my beacon. Yeah, this is not so safe, is it? Look, I'm already on fire. Right, so here's some lava. I think I'll just get myself out of here. Don't mind me. Oh my gosh, they're gonna set this on fire. No, see, you're gonna light stuff on fire. Get out of here. Alrighty, so we're getting some stone cooking up. It's gonna become stone brick and then walls. Alright, so we're going for that really simple design on this one. This might be a little too high, and I'm scared that this is gonna burn. All right, yeah, let's just try this a little bit lower. So there it is, just a simple yet effective golem killer. The question is now, can we actually get a golem to spawn up here? Because for whatever reason, it just seems like they don't even want to spawn now. Anyway, it is fine for now. At the end of the day, like, I wanted this to be more of a passive farm than like actually, you know, activating villagers to get scared and all that nonsense. Obviously, things are a little more complicated when you're on a single chunk. So I'm just gonna give it some time, hope that maybe they change their tune, and we'll come back to it. We have day 44. And ladies and gentlemen, look at that spicy red. That is going to be our, oh my gosh. That is making it worth it. I mean, kind of. Like, on one hand, we just got an elytra. But the question that we're gonna have to ask ourselves, in a world where you only have one chunk, how much value do you actually get out of an elytra? Like, okay, sure, that actually looks sick. And you know, to be fair, we could do some inspecting, I suppose. Like, we've got the purple, we've got the red blocks, we see copper, gold coming up, iron coming up. I don't want to spoil everything, but you know, there's a bit of a teaser. Safely park ourselves right in there. But like, beyond that, what else can we actually do with our elytra, you know? I guess it's good for just getting to the top of the base quickly. You know, like if I'm up here, I know I want to get kind of down here. That is of use. I will say that is certainly time saving. Yeah, I think we could be content with that. Anyway, I think we should definitely do at least a bit of clearing with these blocks. You know, like once again, consistently, there's a netherite ingot. We just lost our beacon effects. That is 50 blocks down. Dang. Also, this has just turned into basically nothing but lucky blocks. I really just want to... Oh, I see it. Do you guys see it? I see it. Oh, one totem of undying, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I was trying to say was I want to start building up my collection of these varying pieces of lucky block. Anyway, guys, we've got a lot of clearing to do. I don't want to keep showing it, so I think we'll just skip ahead. All right, so just to give you guys a little update, we did have an explosion but we are through pretty much all the lucky blocks I want to break anyway. Now I'm thinking we continue the trend of like pretty high ceilings. So next up, what I want to do is actually clear out these pumpkins. Ooh, but what we'll do is we will, yeah, okay. All right, so that's going to be another cleared room. In other news, we're up to 5 netherite ingots and 7 pieces of netherite scrap. Now, 46 were the pumpkins, but on to 47. We've actually got waxed copper block, which should be pretty hype. It almost feels like we're coming around to a full circle where we started with red, then orange, and red, and now into orange. And in other news, it's looking like no sign of an iron golem. Wow. You know, just to make sure that I haven't like completely busted it, I'm just gonna like make a spot where it for sure guaranteed should be able to spawn. Anyway, my gear has taken a beating, as you can tell. I think it's time we make some improvements. So if we want to do some enchanting, we're actually gonna need to get some levels. So that means we're unfortunately going to have to revert to the stick method. Oh, actually, that really didn't do a whole lot, did it? All right, you know what? It's probably for the best. Tell you what, I know another way. How does a guy get levels around here? I've got all this stuff, and I can hardly even get to level 30. I have 200 beacons, and I can't even get to level 30. Think we're gonna have to make a farm. You know what? No, this is probably for the best, right? I'm not gonna lean on the stick trade. We're gonna have to actually do something different for once, challenge ourselves. Before I go in, I will just make myself a helmet. So honestly, I really don't know if this is gonna work. Totally winging it. That's right, this is a super dangerous area. Okay, I'm getting the vibe that this is not Nether Waste. This is Crimson Forest. Here's my initial plan. We've got this. This is gonna go up. That is actually perfect. I'm just gonna pop out of here for a sec. Beacon, where you at? There it is. We'll lean on this beacon while we have it. I want to basically close this off. Okay, so this is a closed space. We can crawl down here. All right, so we've got a little like containment chamber here, basically. And what my plan is, I just want to clear this entire space so that like it'll give a bunch of mobs the chance to spawn. Okay, well that really didn't do a whole lot, huh? Okay, now there's our blaze spawner. Basically, my question is there a way that we can consistently get the mobs to fall into this little hole that I've created? See what I've got going on here? It seems to be collecting actually a lot of blaze, but that's like it. Oh wait, is the XP not gonna come through this hole? I almost have to like bow through. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be getting the XP, really? Well, it's definitely spawning a lot of blaze. Yeah, I mean, that didn't really work. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. There's nothing else falling into this now. There's our level 30. Well, I think we could call that a mild success. Definitely not productive. However, blast protection. Fire protection. You know, it's not something I normally go for, but given the amount of charged creepers we are having to deal with, I think it actually makes sense for this run. So look, that was like a day to get one single enchantment. Obviously not the best way to gain levels, but I think in the end we did make forward progress, so I can't really complain. Now, I do have a bit of an inquiry with this armorer here. I was hoping he actually might want to buy buckets of lava or diamonds, but it seems like he's just gonna want this stuff. Regardless, I will get the level up. Projectile protection, protection 2. I mean, not bad, but nothing that we actually really need. Just for the sanity of you guys, pop these in here. Take all these, them up in this chest as well. All right, I'm gonna grab this now. Gonna also put this down here. Next, I'm gonna take like, what's that, 28 stacks. Gonna replace this top layer, fill it back with diamonds, and I'm just gonna, you know, like try to see what else is out there. Now we have someone who will buy iron, but the problem is still that we just can't get iron golem to spawn at all anymore. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna try something. We're gonna let 3 guys head up. We'll just see what happens. Here, let's even place some hay down on this. Send me a zombie. Hey, buddy, if there is a possibility that one can spawn, it will spawn. And it's just not spawning. I just had an idea. We had the ship on this floor, right? Oh no! I did break everything except for the one piece of something I was unable to break. Okay, it all comes together on day 50. A single block for a single iron golem to stop any other iron golems from spawning and ruin my plan. Alrighty, we want to fill this back in. We just gotta do that. Okay, there we go. Now we can make slight profit off of iron. And more importantly, we now just have a passive source of iron. I think I'm gonna retire these boots. Breaking for now, I guess. There's the protection though. All right, we're coming for you. Protection for leggings. That'll be 30. Maybe we should retire these guys too. This diamond gear has had a long, hard journey. We have a ton of diamonds. There we go. And there we go. So we're pretty safe now. The gear is not so great, however. I do have an efficiency guy, and that is cheap. We'll buy 1 axe. We'll retire this guy. Put mending on our great pick. We'll put efficiency on our axe. Efficiency on the shovel, mending on the leggings, 1 more mending for the helmet. We're pretty much good except for the feet, but I just kind of wanted to get this a little further ahead. There, efficiency 1 on the hoe, sweeping edge, sure. All right, so I think it's time we head on down here. Our 49 was magma cubes. After that, we have, that was a lot of good stuff. The orange, just gonna like, oh my, whoa! Oh, existence is pain, crying, what? Oh! That was terrifying. That was like out of a horror scene. This thing is dropping absolute, like, dare I say, straight fire. See, like, that's what it is though, I swear. You start off, like, it gives you like a few really good things, but then you don't really get like anything else good through the rest of it, you know? Like phantoms, a totem of undying. Every time I say that, it gives me something good. What a lame looking floor. Man, there's part of me that's like, let's just have a gold yellow floor. This room is fine and all, but gold. You know, the other thing we could do, because I don't know if I'm really sold on breaking the rest of this, right? We got all the things we want. The rest is just gonna be pain and suffering. We could continue, like, break these 3 floors and then have a lucky block floor, and then it could be gold on the ceiling. The one thing I am struggling with is the beacon only goes down 50 blocks. We're past that now, and I kind of want to bring it down. So we are going to tear down this beacon. Sad thing to see, but it's for the best of us. Actually, if this is day 50, the beacon is going to go 50 blocks down. So maybe I should just put it here. I don't know. I'm gonna get started on this and I'll just see how far my motivation for breaking blocks mindlessly goes. Well, that was actually really easy. It took no time at all. Oh, but then do we want to do this? Do we want to break all these, you know? Wow. Okay, this is actually giving us a lot of stuff. It is gonna take forever. Maybe this is worth it, guys. Oh my gosh. You know, this is what you don't see behind the camera. Power of editing makes this process look much better than it actually is. Gosh, why? Look, I'm just a person that really craves order, I guess you call it. You know, I just need everything to be organized. And when things aren't organized, I get very stressed, right? That looks okay. At least that's a little symmetrical over there. The thing that I really like about this is our base, right? It's done. We only need to lay 3 pieces here. That's it. That's done. Issue that we're about to face is we got a lot of clearing up to do. Oh, I think there must have been some explosions that went off and broke some of these blocks because I did not do this. Right, so there's our water. So that goes there. There it is. Now, for this, we can simply put glass there and then beacon light will go through slabs. Next we go here. For now, I will just do that. Oh, there's one right there. The last part we need to deal with is obviously up here. So I've got 3 set up here. I'm just struggling with this final one. As you can see, beacon light does actually go through stairs. Oh, there it is. Yeah, all right. Wow, that was way more complicated than I was expecting. Sounded like there were still mobs spawning in it, so we didn't have to change it too much. Now, you might be thinking again, like, why I don't have speed. Let me just show you. It's like speed 2. It kind of gives this like zoomed out effect. Okay, maybe this is really nice. Well, what I was gonna say is I find it kind of lags the game when you have speed sometimes, and I prefer to not. I don't know, I just feel like from a visual, like for your guys' perspective, like it makes the game look a little weird, you know? Like that, yeah, just like because this is for a YouTube video, I just feel like the perspective of the video is better if we don't use that. Right, so our beacon is complete. Next thing I think about is what's next. We've got day 50, 51, 52. Oh my gosh. Wow, sitting right underneath their yellow was none other than some beautiful blocks of iron. That actually makes this a little more confusing than I had thought. Like, we've got a lot of blocks that can make beacons, you know? And it's like, do we want to use emerald? Emerald is very useful to us, where like gold just kind of isn't. We've also got this day, which is the, ooh, that is diorite, isn't it? I'm a sucker for some diorite. Now, it almost looks like we're done with rainbow and it's into like just a silver kind of look, which is actually pretty cool. I thought I was done with this beacon, but I don't know. The gears have just started turning and I'm wondering, like, should we just excavate all this gold, right? Like, does this really make sense? You know, the gears be turning. Do a little swapperino here. Gosh, gold beacon looks good. So like, even if we can't finish this top section, we just got back 100 blocks of emerald. Do we want to finish the top section? Right, so we've got like this kind of wall that opens up, and that gave us 8 more blocks of gold, keeps it kind of symmetrical, gives it like a theme, and then we can get our last 4 from right here. I don't know how to count because I need 16, not 12. Actually, that should be fine. We can leave the green in there, but there we go. 1 gold beacon. Oh, that actually looks kind of cool from over here. It's like the way these angles kind of line up with that. It's gonna take us to 55. I don't think I want to tackle this one. Get through as much as we need to. Okay, you know, like, that's sick. We did get a netherite ingot from it. I just really don't want to risk any like terrible stuff happening to the beacon. Iron block and diorite are 2 things I really want. Some top tier items right here. I honestly think I might just go ahead and literally just break these 2 things. Say what you want about this, but that is a cool floor. Let's just remove all of this. Now, you're probably wondering, what the heck am I doing? What the heck is this? Why? These are gonna be 2 separate rooms still. We're just gonna make this ceiling a half slab. That way it doesn't feel quite as claustrophobic. We'll do 1 level of like a half slab. And the reason for that is that so you can't see this end rock here. And then like that. It reminds me of like that one episode from SpongeBob where they go to the future. It's cool. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but it's a cool room. I actually really like this section of the rainbow too, because you kind of go from red. I mean, that wood needs to change, but you know, it's red into orange, yellow, and then it's like fading into the silver. And there. I don't know about you guys, but that looks a lot better to me. I know it's not quite perfect still, but it's just not worth the headache of all of this getting blown up to like move that somewhere. As a whole, I feel like the chunk is looking pretty good. Now, in other news, it would seem as though we've got 2 full stacks of iron from this. Less important now that we've got all these blocks, but still, one other thing I want to try. We've got these poppies, right? Thing I've been noticing about all these is that they're stained glass. What that tells me is our guy who made the mod, rather than add a new whole item, he just replaced the function of stained glass. And I have a feeling that they probably didn't take enough care. Well, let's deal with, let's say, this. Yes, okay. 16 red stained glass. You see, that is gonna be really exciting for us. What it means, all those layers that we, you know, kind of ignored, they're not just gone for good. You can actually bring them back. And while they may not function like the previous lucky blocks, they look really cool. And so I think we should be able to fix the island so that it's lucky blocks around the perimeter every like 5 or so going all the way down. So, you know, if we think back to how this originally played out, I don't even know if it was red. I think it might have been orange or something. I think it was red. Anyway, red, you know, day 1, you know, then you go down there. This is like day 5. Question is, how do you get orange dye? Do we have any flowers, any dandelions? It's looking like a no. Oh, we have 1. Now we just gotta do this. Once more. Yellow dye, orange dye. Nice. Now with 48 more glass, we have our orange. That's actually gonna make a lot more sense to me. Now it is day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which kind of complicates it a little bit. I think the top and bottom effect, though, makes it well worth it. Now, next up, we've got our 8 yellow dye. We get 48 more glass. Now, next up, we've got 64 very normal, regular looking lucky blocks. And you can see what we're doing here. And boom! How much better does that look? I like this a lot more because you've just got 3 layers of yellow, whereas before the 2, it wasn't enough. 15 actually fits so perfectly into there. 20, however, is gonna be kind of weird if we want it to be a green block. There's gonna have to be a bit of rearranging going on, unfortunately. Maybe it is time we do something with this. The next day, nothing has really changed. I'm struggling. I realized if we want to do cool stuff with this, we kind of first need to tackle this section. Like really, we just gotta work our way down the chunk. Now we've got these cacti here, and as you can see, when you furnace cacti, you get green dye. I've set up this death trap wasteland here for more cacti to grow. And so here's my thought process for the lucky box. We have day 15 is gonna be here, right? We could do lime green, but then that kind of screws up the flow going down. So instead, I think I just wanna do lucky blocks, kind of like a decent connector. And see, the next one we'll do from here is actually gonna be cyan. What are we doing for cacti? Right, so I need 8. And I think cyan dye, yes. Yeah, cool. Oh, we could also do light blue. Right. Do we have light blue? I feel like, yeah, we do. Okay, we have the light blue. So we could also just do the straight blue. So yeah, we've got all the others. So we're just making the green and the cyan. Here's what I'm thinking. I can't believe I'm saying this, guys, but I think for like the 3rd time now, we gotta redo this. Ladies and gentlemen, look, I've shown a lot of really just the exact same area of block removal and putting back. But finally, cutting out the boring parts for you so we can get to the good stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, I am very, very excited with how this has turned out. So it's not quite following my rules I had imposed, but I realized if I wanted to make this look as good as possible, well, I was gonna have to not follow the like every 5 rule. And instead, we've got this, which actually just looks really sick. So now this like really works for me, right? Like we've got the dark green into the dark cyan, and then it's starting to lighten up. Now it's getting more blue. Where does our light blue stained glass fit? That is like pretty much perfect, right? Like I think I can almost just commit to that. That is like, oh my gosh, look at the shades. That is absolutely beautiful. I want this to look sick, but I also don't want it to be the entire video. More of a curious question. I don't really know what to do with this light blue stuff. I don't know. This room is just wild. It's always been wild. You know what would actually be a really cool thing to do with this room though? I'm actually gonna get some more cobble cooking up. The stone's gonna become smooth stone. We can make slabs, and we're actually gonna make some armor stands. The thing I like about this room is diamond looks really good in it. And I was thinking like, wouldn't it be really cool if we just had this as like a decorative room for armor? Actually, maybe we do like 6 for now. Something like that. Yeah, we do have the full pair of iron, and then we kind of almost have enough for 1 pair of diamond. So we could do like a gold guy here. I'll arrange this so it's pointing out like that. And then this is like mostly our original gear. Maybe diamond goes there. See, what I want to do is I'd like to have multiple diamonds around the room. Maybe if we place 1 more here. Oh, we could do chainmail. Although it's really dumb, it is like ironically kind of rare. Ah, yeah, that's actually kind of satisfying to like complete this 4. Obviously we're missing the big dog, but you know, hoping we can get to that eventually. Now, in other news, I have not touched these lower floors in quite a few days. Yeah, let's take a peek what we've got going on down here. So oh my gosh, day 55, 58, 59. Whoa, the black, oh my God. I don't know why. It feels like it's either gonna be really dangerous or really good. It's actually not really giving anything of note at all. I'm getting the vibe that this is not a very good one, and maybe we can just not worry about it. The black blocks do look really cool though. Anyway, that's day 60, and obsidian is our 62. Tomorrow is blackstone. Nice. Now guys, I think I'm ready to get started on what is probably gonna be the coolest, most massive project that I've, ever undertaken. That might not be entirely true, but it's gonna be cool. And what that project is, I want to make a super beacon. Something like completely over the top. And to do that, the first thing I am unfortunately going to need to do is grab all this iron. Now listen, this white room is not done for. I'm gonna return to it somehow. It's gonna look sick. You guys gotta trust me on that. Here's the idea. Rather than just like a simple 4x4 whatever beacon, you know, serves the purpose we need, I wanna use all our beacons. Now, the thing with this is it's kinda gonna screw up everything else we got going on our base. So we're not gonna like finish this really to the end of the video. It's more gonna be an ongoing thing we're working towards. But I figure we should just get started on it now. For this beacon, how this is gonna work is rather than like the top layer providing ore things, the bottom layer for a regular one is like 9x9. This one that you see here is 10x10. We're gonna make the bottom layer 16x16, which is the entire width of our chunk. So you'll have 16x16, 14x14, 12x12, and finally 10x10, giving you an 8x8 super beacon. Now, I'm realizing if we want to keep our normal beacon, right, we're not going to be able to totally fill this in yet. So I might just leave that like so. Now, the second layer is obviously going to be 10x10, which is 100 blocks. We do have enough for that. Okay, I did this wrong. We got to do another layer for both. So this whole 8x8 square is actually just gonna be beacons. And then this is going to actually be the top layer, which is 10x10. Beautiful. Part of the reason that I'm not gonna probably finish this till the end is, well, that was a lot of blocks for 2 layers, you see? We do have a lot of blocks of emerald. Let's just take a peek at what this might look like. Wow, this third layer itself is taking a lot of emeralds. This one layer cost about the same as a regular full beacon. I'm like, oh yeah, the bottom layer is gonna be so many blocks, 256 to be exact. You know, sure, like day 63 might be, what's that, black stone? Yeah, you know, you're bound to hit another block eventually, right? And to that, I say yes. I kind of have a feeling there's gonna be like a diamond block, a netherite block down towards the bottom. Look at where we are. Like, surely netherite is bound to pop up soon. And when it does, oh man. Super beacon, guys. The super beacon. That needs some torches on it, apparently. A leather tunic. I didn't even think about leather. Yeah, right. All right, Diamond, you're going over here. I'll just happen across some leather. So there, that's almost done. Nice. And call that a completed 5. I think we have done a really good job as far as it comes to, you know, not relying on villagers for this video. But I really want to finish this gear. We are level 28. This guy right here. What if I just said, hey, buy my stuff, level 29, no big deal. Well, let's say I took some logs, turned these into sticks. And then this guy right here, see him? See this dude? What if I just went like this? I present to you the final piece of the puzzle. Protection 4, protection 4, protection 4. Blast protection 4. We scoop up a mending, top that off. And so now we have the question, is this good enough? Because we could throw unbreaking on it. Is it necessary? Actually, you know what? Let's just scoop up that sharp. Oh yeah, beautiful. All right, I'm just gonna put some time in with this guy. Oh man, the sun is rising and we still are not there. This guy is unfortunately just not cooperating with us. The sun is going down, my guy. Just give me unbreaking. 5th time I've seen multi-shot. Okay, I just gotta know when to call it quits. And sir, I'm calling it quits on you. Now, that means, ladies and gentlemen, check out these beautiful, look at that. Woo! We're going simple yet effective on this one. The helmet, the boots, leggings, and ladies and gentlemen, there we have it. I didn't earn this, like, at all. Now, the other question is, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to netherite any of this gear? Just need one of these. Slap that. Ooh, that's gonna be expensive if we want the 5. for the pick, it's worth it. And so there, I think that is about as much as we can do for right now. That is like a perfect pick. And I'll just also chuck mending on our axe. Now let's go take a peek on down here. It's looking like another layer of silver. And then 66 is soul sand followed by ancient debris. All right, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Suppose it's not quite netherite blocks, but we're getting there. Actually, you know, that does get me thinking. Maybe we should start putting some more work into this bottom section of our build here. I feel really good about everything from this purple block and upward. But see, after this purple lucky block, like, it's just a little chaotic. Now, I'm not exactly sure what I want the floor situation to look like. Oh, and look how smooth this goes down. Well, actually, if we excavate this, we might, oh, this just might look sick. I really don't know what I'm doing. Kind of just trying to take some time, make some space, and hope that we can figure out what our next play is. Oh man, that's a lot of ancient debris. It's 256 pieces to be exact. Ladies and gentlemen, I am standing here today. We've got a lot of ancient debris on our hands, and I thought, hey, you know what I should probably do? I should probably get it cooking up. So that's what I'm doing. That's enough right there. That's it. That's all we're gonna cook. So this is our most newly renovated floor. I'm really just not quite sure what I want to do with any of this. So I think for now, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and try to deal with these villagers. Did anybody see that? Yeah, I mean, hey, that guy was obviously terribly malnourished. You know, he was probably on his way out anyway. So I want to set up a hall, but I want it to be different. I actually, like, don't hate this. I'm coming to realize, like, the problem that I'm having really with designing anything in this world, it's just like nearly all our blocks do not turn into anything else. That's actually not bad. Oh, you know what would probably look better though? Waxed oxidized copper. Right, that's actually coming along quite clean. Maybe we should take the librarians to another floor. So I'm thinking this is probably a pretty good home for them. Give them some bread. And I think I'd actually like to set this up so that we have one of every villager. So we currently have 7 different villager types. We still need a leather worker, a loom for a shepherd, cartographer, stonecutter for a mason, literally the most simple of them all, the farmer. We got the food guy next to the food guy. Oh yeah, shepherd feels good right there. Mason here. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be 12 different villagers. It is one of everyone except for the librarian, which, as you know, our lads are hanging out down below waiting for some sort of room fix. There it is. Man. Okay, apart from the beacon, which is very much in the way of me like showing this off, this actually looks great. I kind of like that it's just like this big sweeping corner. Only other thing is I gotta deal with this squeaky floor. I feel like that means I kind of just gotta remove this, don't I? This was never the best floor anyway. Oh, right. So I've just gone ahead and removed sort of the inner layer. There's a part of me that's wondering if this is the play, right? It kind of already fits with the stairs. Is that all right? We okay with this? You do kind of sacrifice, right? You've got a bit of the outline, but I'm honestly okay with that. The villagers are away, so we can also do this. Now, I also want to take some time and deal with our librarian floor. It's just not really doing it for me. To me, this section is like beyond the rainbow, you know? It doesn't need to follow that pattern in a variety of shades. I'm kind of thinking of just going for some white walls in here. I don't know about this at all. I don't like the bottom. I just don't like this top. What if instead we grabbed... That is probably gonna look better. Yeah, pop a couple lanterns down. You know, we could set these guys up kind of comfy, almost give them like individual dorms. Oh gosh, guys, we're playing The Sims now. Something like that, kinda. I've realized in order to keep them from like jumping on their bed and hopping out, we need more lanterns. This should be good. Right, and we managed to get this all done before morning. The moment of truth will be when these guys wake up. And what's going to happen? We're good. It certainly looks better than up here. Gosh, this is like a clown world up here now. I can't believe I'm saying it, but we might have to split the floors in half. It's just bad. How do we feel about this? It's like a more consistent room. It's a little more, you know, singularly colored, but now we still gotta fix this floor. That is necessary for sure, but golems are gonna spawn on this, maybe? Oh, you know what? The answer to that would be no, because there's not enough beds. All right, well, that means a few of our lucky villagers are gonna get the penthouse treatment. Basically, this needs to be like defined as a village, and without 3 beds, it's not. We've got 1, 2, 3 sleepy boys. We've even got this guy up here still. I just don't know how this can't be considered a village. 3 villagers, side by side, all sleeping. You can't tell me that's not a village. We're still not getting golems, though. Oh, wait, never mind. Yes, we are. Okay. Wait, no, that's easy here. If we want this to work, we're gonna have to move it a little bit. Yeah, perfect. So now we've just moved the collection chamber to the middle. We can set up our signs and boom. Fill this section with slabs. That should be it. We're on to day 79. The question is, will you guys work together to spawn a golem? Yes, they will. Beautiful. There, we fixed the iron farm, and we've managed to make this look just a whole lot more consistent, a whole lot better. Beautiful. That took way too long, but you know, it's all in the efforts of making it look better. Speaking of looking better, we should probably go see what's heading on down here. This would be day 69. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got a lot to check out, guys. It's like our chocolate milk lucky blocks. Okay, sorry, maybe I'm getting too kid-friendly. It's looking like some of the good stuff is down here. Right, oh my, wow, is this full circle? Yeah, the yellow lucky block, nice. So that's day 75. Ah, no. Oh my gosh, we got the slime blocks. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be day 80. See how this is like going blue? We're kind of doing like another run of the rainbow, but like quicker. And I'm wondering if diamond is gonna be up soon. Well, it would seem as though diamond is going to be up soon. 14 diamond blocks, okay. Look, I know there's gonna be some people that are like, bro, you should be hitting every single lucky block. I don't know, guys. You know, when something like that happens, like sure, the blocks were fine in that case, but sometimes they're not. It's also hurting our armor. You know, that could be a charged creeper killing us, ending this run. Now, this does get the gears turning a little bit. Guys, I have not forgotten about the super beacon. Should we just do our bottom floor with literally just nothing but diamond blocks? Certainly something to think about. Ladies and gentlemen, it is day 82. And that is just oh so very exciting for us because it means that finally we can break that. We can break that and that and that and that. And ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to claim our blocks of diamond. Now, I don't necessarily want to lose this ice, so it might just have to be a silk touch game. No issue though, you just go back and forth. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is 1 full stack of diamond. Yeah, let's finish this out. I guess we've got a few blocks that were already up, because I was like, shouldn't I have 4 stacks full? Right, there's my other 13 diamond blocks. Should we do it? It's gonna take me a little bit, because I gotta jump for every spot. I'm also like, mildly terrified of falling off the map, but you know, I can do it. We should be able to fill most of this in. We'll leave those 4. Boom, there it is. Gosh, how could I have forgot? We got 1 more layer here. Right, there you have it. So that is as far out as the chunk is, right? You can't build any more of a beacon than that. Come on, this has gotta be the largest beacon you've ever seen in your life. But this is obviously more like a flex than actually anything that's practical. And as you guys saw before, having the beacon up here, you don't get access to all the effects when you're way down at the bottom of the chunk. So I think for now, it just makes sense to leave this guy as it is. It's, you know, it's our practicality beacon. And when we're ready, we can fill the rest of this beacon in, take apart all the stuff up there, and we will have our super beacon. But we're not quite done with this world. We've got a few more things to do. Now, I think we got to get back to fixing up our actual chunk itself. See, I feel like I like this layer of red, but the brick is, that's the problem right there. Purple and red, like it's got to be like a pink, right? I'm almost thinking like netherrack. Oh, man. That is not really it, huh? We've got a lot of red lucky blocks. How about that, right? Like this makes a lot more sense because it's like bright into like a fading and then we can go down into orange. Oh, that's so much better. So this is like perfect because it's kind of fading into orange. And so it gets me wondering, like, would that be the play? Wow, okay, this is actually like really coming together, right? Because then we go Yeah! You know what? I'm actually starting to wonder if it's gonna be shroom lights that we want. I mean, that feels pretty good, but other option would be this way. That actually might be the best. Yeah, okay. Man, that looks great. Like, what a consistent gradient. This is ironically like so much better than the top layer. Now, I also did promise that we were going to finish off this armor room. And my oh my, I don't know what is going on here, but something has happened. Why did this move? Armor stands are a very weird thing in Minecraft. There's a lot of weird things you can do to them to like exploit things and make odd creations that shouldn't be possible. I don't know what happened here, but I blame it on the armor stand. Maybe like explosions moved them around or something. I really don't know. These are all gonna go back there. We've got our diamond back there. And now the question is, what else will we do? 3 more pieces of netherite ingot. We still have a ton of diamonds. We'll do a diamond chest plate. Well, you know, the full deal. There it is. We're just going to do a basic pair of netherite gear. It's actually really cool to see just like netherite without any enchantments on it. I'm so used to like the purple tinge. Here, I want to put it on. I guess when it's on, it doesn't look all that different. It's more like in here, it just looks so dark. It's kind of cool. So there, that's all 6 pieces. And the question, I guess, is like, we want one more, right? Oh, you know what? This is just regular diamond, right? Do that. We'll do the netherite in this back corner. Then we'll do one more set of diamond gear. We'll do some super base enchantments on it. And see, then now as our decorations, we have like kind of, to me, what is the other piece of gear? I feel like if there's any gear that deserves to have 2 variations, it's the diamond gear, right? Because like all these pieces of gear, if you're even gonna have most of them other than iron, you're probably just gonna leave it as is and not enchant it. But when it comes to diamond, very often we get the diamond gear and then we slowly enchant it over time. And so I kind of like having it as 2 different sets. As for the netherites, it's fine. It could just be netherite. So that is sick, but I think we could do a little more to this place. Because over the last while, I have been collecting things. Let's see what we can do. So I'm wondering something like that. And so now we have free reign to put whatever we want in this. We could go like 4 of the same thing to each side, maybe. Like 4 tridents. Making picks maybe over here. Only have 3 swords, but I know what I have 4 of. The diamond hoe's getting some love for this build. We'll do sword. Now, you know, I just realized, like, in case of emergency, these aren't really in the best spots, but it does give the room a little more authority. Now, one thing, guys, I've been kind of, like, saving up for on the side, and you might have noticed over the last 10 days, is glass. I thought what would be really cool is if we took every different type of glass, and then for our very last 10 days of whatever this chunk is going to be, like if we just made it so that it was entirely rainbow lucky blocks. I think that would be like the coolest way to finish off the chunk. And honestly, I really was thinking about doing it from the bottom, but seeing how busted up this area is kind of makes me feel like we should do it here. So there's basically 9 unique colors of Lucky Block, not counting like the gray, black, brown, you know, like actual rainbow colors. 6, 7, 8. So 8. And yellow could be the start of it, and that would be perfect. So we gotta do some replacements here. Wow, this is really satisfying. Oh my gosh. Oh man, the right tools for the job makes your life a whole lot easier. Well, does the rainbow have to start with red? Could it just start with yellow? Regardless, this guy's gonna have to go. There's a free diamond. So now we just gotta get all the lucky blocks. That should be enough yellow. There's our orange. We have blue, a bit of purple. There's our red. So we got our green dye from cactus. Green and blue makes cyan. We'll take blue, red to make purple dye. Light blue. I guess if we started with yellow, it would be like that, which to me looks really dumb. Let's not do that, and instead do it like an actual rainbow maybe? Right, so I think we're gonna have to remove the exterior layer of yellow, as much as it would be nice. I just wanna have it a consistent rainbow. Let's try it like this. And then some purple, next is blue. I think going from top up, cyan definitely makes sense to do next. light cyan is next. But see, then it's gonna green. The green's gonna be weird. We'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do here. Man, that is sick. But see, my problem is if we add green to this, it's just gonna look really dumb. Like this into that doesn't make sense. So I almost think it might make more sense to just skip the dark green, right? Like that flows pretty well. Yeah, let's go. Okay, now this next part might get a little complicated. Right, so this will be yellow. This should be fine. Wait, I think I counted wrong because we only have 2 more slots left and we have 2 colors left. Oh my gosh, this is working out better than I could have imagined. Oh, that looks so good. Guys, we're gonna have to clear this out, aren't we? Look how easy this is. Oh, this is actually so satisfying. I cannot enchant shears like this. Nice. That's what I need. Wait, we put efficiency on the shears and all that so we can do... Oh, but come on. Were you really ready for that? I know a lot of people don't know about this. Efficiency on the shears. We've got a lot of breakage to do, don't we? We gotta do all of this. Yeah. That's annoying. You know how this works. It's gonna be very tedious. It's gonna be very boring. I don't wanna do that to you. So you ready? This might take a few days, but through the power of editing. Ladies and gentlemen, look, I don't think you guys are ready for this. Are you sure that you're ready? I want to introduce to you the coolest, most insane Lucky Block room you have ever seen. Come on, man. Come on. Dude, this is like straight out of a thumbnail. Oh, man. Come on, like, what? Was it worth the time and effort? Yeah. I also really want to see what this would look like from the outside. Oh my gosh. Guys, come on, that is so sick. I really haven't even taken the chance to like look at the whole island, but like, it looks pretty rainbow. Like, it's not perfect. You know, there's only so much you can do, but oh man. Now, we've still got a few days left, and we've still got ourselves one item that we are seeking. Like, these Lucky Blocks have given us pretty much every single item in the game, but there's still one item that we have not acquired. Like, we've even got dragon heads, but we're missing a dragon egg. So, I mean, it shouldn't be a huge issue. The first thing we should actually worry about is just making it down there. Look at that, Lucky Blocks right after. Wow. Anyway, that is day 85. So we are on to interesting things, let's just say. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. Oh man, listen to that weight. There it is, guys. I had a feeling we weren't gonna get through this video without seeing it. We have the netherite block. You know, that would be a pretty cool way to finish out our super beacon. Every single one of these represents probably like an hour of in-game time. And here we are, just complaining that it takes like 3 seconds to break. I tell you, some people, they're just ungrateful. There is 64 pieces of netherite block. I think I know what this is, okay? It looks like a block, but I feel like this is a, yeah. I was gonna say, from the top, it really, I don't know, there's just something about it you can tell. It's the smithing table. Oh man, we're really getting into the last of the crop, you know? We've finished with the netherite block, and now it's like, what else even is there? Are these shulker boxes? Black shulker box. Man, rude. We've had a lot of Lucky Blocks. I haven't seen a single shulker box. It's not like we've been able to go to the end. And here we are. 3 should be enough, and that would be day 95. And guys, it's looking like some gravel tomorrow. Now, one small little thing I want to do is I want to go with a light blue and then a yellow shulker box. I mean, look, if you know, you know, and if you don't at this point, you never will. Now, we've got our blocks of netherite here, and I was thinking like, yeah, we're gonna do the top layer simply on account of the fact that I don't even have enough netherite yet. I need 36 more pieces of netherite. And 2 extra for good measure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is great. We're gonna have an actual multi-layer, different style beacon. I'm very excited about this. I think I'm ready to dismantle this, guys. We've got, you know, more than enough stuff. Diamonds go there, that, and there. Ladies and gentlemen, is our platform. Look at this absolute monstrosity. But we still have to tackle that, because that is going to block a lot of this beacon. I think the safest way for me to deal with these mobs is if I just start breaking the floor out. Uh-oh. That's fine, I guess. I do want to take a note and just say, guys, if you're still watching, like, thank you so much. If you watch all the way through, I won't even ask for a sub. I'm going to assume most of you are already at that point. You know, I'm realizing I probably should have taken the beacon down after, but it's a little too late for that. We're already up here. Well, this is gonna be the last of the main chamber. This is our little walkway. Oh, I'm so sad about this, but I don't know. I'm so, like, weirdly attached to this structure. Wait, oh my gosh, my axe is almost broken. Whoa. We're gonna use the planks of the structure. We sell them off to this guy. And did that do anything for my axe, or is it just healing my gear? Probably just healed my gear. Let's take this off. Talk to this guy. There it is. Perhaps a couple of bottles of enchanting. It's gonna have to be, well, not great, but is what it is. All right, so let's finish this out. I think we're even gonna do the ladder. Yeah, just the whole thing's coming down. There will be no such portal. This viewing area has been deemed unnecessary. It too will be removed. All of it has been removed to make room for the largest, most big, most insane beacon you have ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the beacons. I don't know why this feels so intense, but oh my gosh. Now, we've got an 8x8 grid here, and that means we can do exactly 64. A 64 beacon pyramid. Who brings you this type of content? No one. No one but this guy right here. Okay, it's not going how I kind of had hoped. Okay, it kind of goes in like chunks, I see. So I'll go slower. I was hoping it would go like all out of... Anyway. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. It's so stupid. It is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in all of Minecraft. Just get a better view of this. Wow, look at our chunk, man. It does look rainbow. And look. Look at that beacon on top. Oh my gosh, dude, that is a thick boy. Whoa! All right, guys, now I just need to activate it all. All right, so I'm thinking like maybe strength 2, strength 2, strength 2. Oh, definitely strength 2. Strength 2, strength 2, strength 2, and strength 2. Yep. Just a bunch of strength 2s. They don't stack. It's literally just a flex. Do the save for jump boost, resistance, haste 2, regeneration. And, well, guys, I think the time has come. Speed. This is pretty fast. Oh, yeah, we've also got 2 more layers. Strength and resistance. Have you ever seen something so spectacular in all your life? We've just got one more thing to do. I still have like enough for more beacons in the end. Wait a second. Well, we're gonna fight the Ender Dragon, but I didn't even think about it. Like, we could actually just bring enough for beacons in the end. That's gonna be enough for something. I think I might actually just excavate all this. Yeah, that's looking like a better number. Now we just gotta make our way down. Oh my god, stone. And we are gonna have to wait till tomorrow before we can break what is going to be our final block, I assume. I should probably buy a bow. I may only have 20 levels, but ooh, that's tough. Power 2 it is. Unbreaking, beautiful. Now, since we're gonna have a beacon, there's not really a lot of stuff we need to brew up. The one thing I do want, just for like extra safety measures, is a potion of slow falling. I suppose it would be potions. Yeah, we'll go 3 stacks of arrows just to be safe. I should probably get a sword, huh? There it is. You know, that did get me thinking. And not only is that trident and trident stack, that can go in there. Does anyone remember where this is going? Dude, I had a full chest of tridents like right up in that corner. Aha! Never forgot about you, buddy. I feel like with all these tridents, I'm kind of obligated to kill the Ender Dragon with them, you know? All right, I think that should be good. I almost forgot Ender Pearls and Blaze Rods. Guys, please subscribe and let's do this. It's been a beautiful 100 days. Feels like we've made a pretty good looking chunk. Some might even call it a random rainbow chunk. Ladies and gentlemen, Are we ready to finish this out? Let's do this. We are here. Okay. Now, some do say I am hashtag cracked with a bow, but am I hashtag cracked with a trident? I tell you guys what, I think I'm gonna stick to the bow for at least this section. Whoo, for shot. Wonder, can I trident my way into this one? Ha-ha! Don't mind me just doing my thing over here. Definitely not making a beacon or anything like that. That'd be crazy. I mean, who makes a beacon in the Ender Dragon fight? You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping this has been constructed low enough. Cool looking beacon. Oh, man, yeah. Now I'm really worried. Okay, we're good. Look, I have 6, but I really only need 4. As you guys have seen from the whole video, wow, I literally only have diamonds left. So a massive cost should be worth it. Strength, jump boost, regeneration, speed 2, and it should be resistance 2, but I think my golden apple's doing something. But anyway, that was a ridiculous setup. There it is. Now, I gotta get over here, because if this guy comes at our beacon, she could destroy it. So there we go. It is time for phase 2. We must deploy the tridents, which have been, I don't know what happened to them. Deploy the tridents! Ha! You know, I'm realizing you could probably just get the same effect with one single trident that has loyalty. It's really not even doing very much damage. What if yeah, there it is. A big damage. Bro, I have so many effects on right now, you literally can't even see its health bar. Dragon, how do you expect to win? Come on, Dragon. Here we go. More damage. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen. Boop. Oh, that's not up there. Hey, there it is. Now, for the final step. We boop that, ladies and gentlemen. Rather than do anything fancy, we're gonna put that right here. Put that right there. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.